Start. So hi, welcome to Crick-Cast, a cricket podcast. So welcome to the post-match podcast for another high-voltage game of cricket. So we saw a very high-scoring match between Kings 11 Punjab and Rajasthan Royals, where there was once again an upset. Rajasthan Royals pulling out a surprise, not a surprise, chase in second consecutive game. So with me joining is, as always, Urjunda. Hi, Urjunda. So I'll straight away go
Hi.
to you. So just when we saw there were probably two teams who are fighting for the number four slots, suddenly there is one more team into the contention.
Yeah. So I think the tournament is completely wide open now. So barring I think Chennai Super King, all the other teams are fighting. Of course, Mumbai has already qualified. So in all probability, there is a there is a possibility that even these guys can actually qualify. Rajasthan Royals can easily qualify if they have the similar kind of momentum with KKR. The way they played, I think today they were playing with a plan. Today they were not playing for winning. They were very clear with the net run rate. If you see the net run rate now at this point of time, they are slightly ahead of KKR and very close to I think Kings 11 Punjab. So which makes the things very very tricky actually. So Delhi is just above them. Delhi, though they're at 14 points, but if tomorrow Mumbai wins, then it will be a it will be a different
Yeah,
game altogether. So the weekend now is pretty exciting with all the four matches actually will decide who is going to qualify. So one advantage which our team, that is KKR, is going to get is they will see both the matches. They will see tomorrow's matches, and also I think the first match also is very critical with CSK playing Kings 11 Punjab again. So that will probably decide who is going to qualify. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I think all the four matches are pretty much on the knife, and in all probability, barring Mumbai Indians, everybody is very uncomfortable. So I still see a ray of hope as a KKR fan. Maybe 10% chances are there. We may qualify.
absolutely. And also, just to give you one more perspective to that, maybe if though as a supporter I don't want RCB to lose, but if RCB loses tomorrow against Sunrisers Hyderabad would be one more team who would be contending, because who can target finishing at 14 points and probably, and they have a good net run rate. So there would
Yeah,
be
plus
actually four
50
teams.
net run rate. Yeah.
Yes.
So they are actually carrying the maximum net run rate. If you see,
Yeah.
SRH is carrying the maximum net run rate. In all probability, if they win tomorrow, then it is going to be an extremely tough thing, because then then it will be a toss up between them and Kings 11 Punjab maybe, or maybe Rajasthan Royals, because foresee still KKR has got a very slim chance because the net run rates are very low. So minus 4.77, in spite of if they beat Rajasthan Royals with a huge margin also, they don't have a chance. So unless something dramatic happens. So I have been doing a calculation which I'll just share with you. So I was doing this mathematical calculation as a KKR fan. So probably this may give some kind of hopes to all the KKR fans if they are watching. So I was thinking that if tomorrow Delhi loses very badly, then SRH beats RCB, Chennai beats Kings 11 Punjab, and KKR wins against Rajasthan Royals. Delhi and RCB, anybody can win. So all probability, if Delhi wins, maybe they will qualify as the number 2 team. And then Mumbai beats SRH on 3rd October. So I think very comfortably KKR makes it. But
Yeah.
I hope this is the way it happens. Because today I was praying for Rajasthan Royals that they should beat Kings 11 badly.
Yeah, and also we can't help but we have to mention the universe boss. What an innings from him! He's just becoming just like a old wine who is just getting finer with age.
Yeah, so one thing we have to remember that though his age is not on his side, but very, very importantly, he is constantly playing in this format. So he knows actually how and when to accelerate, and also very, very importantly, he actually still has got lot of power with him. And I think I have been reading somewhere that he still practices. He still practices the maximum in the team in terms of hitting the ball every day. So I think a lot to learn for a lot of youngsters. Though age is just a number, and the way he's playing, in all probability, I think he's going to play next year also, because he is in
Yeah.
a fantastic form. Today, I think he single-handedly took the match away from Rajasthan Royals. But somewhere I felt Rajasthan had a very different plan, the way they attacked the spinners. But Gale's innings was class apart. If you see the run of Kings 11 Punjab for the last 6 matches, all the 5 matches they have won, it is purely due to Gale, I believe.
Yes, and also the fact that this Kings 11 Punjab has come up with a fabulous plan. They are not sending him to open the innings because where he has to face the new ball, they are sending him one down after class opening batsmen like probably KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, or KL Rahul, Mandeep Singh, just to ensure that when spinners come, he can do maximum out of the maximum out of the spinners.
True. So today he played the spinners well, and of course, a very important thing in Gale's batting has happened. I think I was reading, and also I could see the commentators also discussing. Gale's batting has improved. So
Yeah,
if you see Gale in the first season, Gale in the second season, Gale in the third season, his batting has constantly improved, and not only in IPL formats, and all the in formats, like whether it is Big Bash, whether it is playing for West Indies, or whether it is playing the CPL, his batting has improved against the spinners specifically. If you see his footwork, previously he was not very sure. Now his footwork has improved leaps and bounds. So he today he played very confidently. If you see the way he was playing the spinners, with I think one of the best West Indian player to play spin, I would say.
absolutely. So having said that, we'll come to tomorrow's prediction. So tomorrow's two big matches. Now all the matches are important because all the matches not only impacts them but also impacts the other teams. So we are in that stage of the IPL. So at the beginning at around 3:30 Indian time, we have a very high voltage match. We have Mumbai Indians playing Delhi Capitals, and in the second match we have RCB playing Sunrisers Hyderabad. So all the top three teams are in action tomorrow. So a quick prediction from you: what's going to happen? You think tomorrow?
So if you see the trend of the last 4 or 5 matches, what has happened is the DU is playing a very important factor. Though
Yeah,
the first match will not have much of impact of the DU, but the second match will have an impact. So whoever is going to lose the match, there is a high probability he may lose the match. So
yeah,
because if you've seen the last match, yesterday's match between KKR and I think that they lost the match just because DU played a very important factor. Today also, I think I was hearing the interview post match. Today, Rahul also said that it was extremely tough for the bowlers to
yeah.
grip the ball. So it will very, very importantly depend upon the toss. Second match is between, I think,
RCB
second
and
match is
SRH.
between SRH. So looking at the situation, I think if RCB wins the toss, there is a high probability they may win the match also. So
Yeah,
lot is depending upon the toss. For KKR point of view, of course, I want Bombay to win. All probability they will win also, because the momentum is not with them. They are in the downward trend. They are continuously losing, and they have lost that mojo which was there. Couple of matches they won in between, but that was purely due to Shekhar Dhawan's form.
yeah,
But somewhere they are on the downslide. I can foresee that they have a high probability of going out of the tournament also. Uh,
yeah.
there's a high probability, because there can be two surprise entries. Maybe Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11 Punjab make an entry with RCB and Mumbai Indians. That's my assessment. I think all probability DC may go out, but
Yeah.
we never know. Cricket is a funny game. They may come back, but all probability it is Mumbai Indians. Second match, as a KKR fan, I would want SRS to win.
Okay.
That's my
So
prediction.
Having said that, so we'll end today's podcast at on this point. So thank you so much, Arjunda, for joining. Wish you a very good night, and hope to see
Thank
you
you.
in the post-match podcast tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.